What if I told you that some things quietly lurking in your life are silently draining your peace and happiness? Imagine if you could eliminate these distractions and live a life full of tranquility and purpose, just like the Stoic philosophers envisioned. Today, we're uncovering the 12 things you should quietly eliminate from your life to embrace the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and lead a more serene existence. If you find value in what we're going to explore today, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me produce more of these insightful videos, and together, we can continue learning and growing. Now let's get started. First on our list, negative self-talk. How often do you find yourself caught in a loop of self-criticism and doubt? Those little voices in your head that say you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed can be incredibly damaging. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, reminded us to be gentle with ourselves. He often reflected on the importance of self-kindness and inner dialogue. So why not replace those negative thoughts with affirmations that empower and uplift you? Start by acknowledging your efforts and progress, no matter how small. Remember, the journey to self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. Think about the power of words. The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not capable, you'll start to believe it. On the other hand, if you reinforce positive beliefs, you'll build a stronger, more confident self. Take a few minutes each day to write down affirmations and repeat them. I am capable. I am strong. I am enough. These simple phrases can transform your mindset and your life. But it doesn't stop there. Surround yourself with positive influences, be it books, podcasts, or people who uplift you. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you feed it with positive thoughts and influences, it will flourish. Negative self-talk is like a weed that needs to be pulled out regularly. The more diligent you are, the less space it will have to grow. Next, toxic relationships. You know those people who always bring you down or drain your energy? We all have them in our lives. Friends, family members, or colleagues who seem to thrive on negativity. Epictetus taught that we should focus on things within our control. And guess what? You have the power to choose who gets a place in your life. Quietly distance yourself from toxic influences and surround yourself with positivity. It might be challenging at first, but your mental health and peace of mind are worth it. Create boundaries and protect your emotional space. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your well-being. Imagine your life as a garden. In order to grow beautiful flowers, you need to remove the weeds. Toxic relationships are like weeds. They prevent you from flourishing. By removing these negative influences, you're making space for healthier, more supportive relationships to grow. It's not about abandoning people, but about choosing who deserves your time and energy. Be mindful of how you feel around different people and make decisions that nurture your growth. Furthermore, consider the concept of inner circle. Not everyone needs to be close to you. Keep a small circle of trusted, positive individuals who inspire and support you. Let go of the guilt associated with distancing yourself from negativity. Remember, it's not about cutting people off harshly, but rather about creating a healthy environment for your growth and well-being. Then there's the clutter in your physical space. Seneca believed in living simply and valuing what truly matters. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. Think about how much time you waste searching for things or feeling overwhelmed by the mess around you. Start small. Maybe tackle that overflowing closet or the chaotic desk. You'll be surprised at the mental clarity that follows. Decluttering is not just about organizing. It's about creating a sanctuary where you can feel calm and focused. As you let go of physical clutter, you'll find it easier to let go of mental clutter too. Consider adopting a minimalist mindset. This doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything, but rather be intentional about what you keep. Ask yourself if an item brings you joy or serves a purpose. If not, let it go. This practice can extend to all areas of your life, including your schedule and commitments. Simplifying your surroundings can lead to a profound sense of peace and freedom. Think about the concept of a place for everything and everything in its place. When you know exactly where your belongings are, you reduce the stress and time spent looking for things. This orderliness can spill over into other aspects of your life, making you more efficient and less stressed. Additionally, consider how decluttering can create space for new opportunities and experiences. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you open up room for growth and positive change. Procrastination is another silent thief. It steals your time and peace of mind. Have you ever noticed how delaying tasks only increases your anxiety? By practicing the Stoic principle of taking action and living in the present, you can overcome procrastination and achieve more. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate your progress along the way. The more you practice taking action, the more natural it will become. Remember, the Stoics believed that action is the antidote to despair. So, get moving and watch your productivity soar. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure or perfectionism. The Stoics teach us to accept what we can and cannot control. You can't control the outcome, but you can control your effort. Focus on the process rather than the end result. Take pride in your effort and persistence. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. By embracing action, you're embracing growth and opportunity. To combat procrastination, consider using techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you work in short, focused bursts with breaks in between. This method helps maintain your focus and energy levels. Also, try setting deadlines for yourself, even if they are self-imposed. These deadlines create a sense of urgency and help you stay on track. Remember, taking the first step is often the hardest, but once you start, momentum will carry you forward. Don't forget about unhealthy habits. Whether it's poor eating habits, lack of exercise, or not getting enough sleep, these habits can weigh you down. The Stoics emphasize the importance of taking care of our bodies as well as our minds. It's time to prioritize your well-being. Start by identifying one unhealthy habit you want to change. Set realistic goals and create a plan to achieve them. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your journey to better health. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's essential for a balanced life. Consider the Stoic practice of daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on your actions and choices. What did you do well? Where can you improve? This habit of reflection can help you stay accountable and make consistent progress toward healthier habits. Remember, change takes time, and each small step counts. Celebrate your wins, no matter how minor they may seem. To expand on this, think about creating a health journal. Track your eating, exercise, and sleep patterns. This will help you identify areas that need improvement and keep you motivated. Additionally, try to incorporate more physical activities that you enjoy. Whether it's a daily walk, a dance class, or a yoga session, find what makes you feel good and stick with it. Remember, the goal is to create sustainable habits that enhance your overall well-being. Ever feel overwhelmed by excessive social media use? While staying connected is great, the Stoics would urge us to focus on what truly matters. It's easy to get lost in the endless scroll of social media, comparing your life to others and feeling inadequate. Limit your screen time and engage more in the present moment. Set specific times to check your social media and stick to them. Use that extra time to connect with loved ones in person, pursue hobbies, or simply enjoy the world around you. Remember, quality of interactions always trumps quantity. Reflect on how social media affects your mood and productivity. Is it a source of inspiration or a distraction? Be mindful of your digital consumption. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself and follow those that inspire and uplift you. Set boundaries for your online time and make room for offline activities that enrich your life. By being intentional with your social media use, you can reclaim your time and mental space. Moreover, consider a digital detox. Take a break from all screens for a day or even a few hours each week. Use this time to engage in activities that nourish your soul, like reading, spending time in nature, or practicing a hobby. Notice how this break impacts your mood and mental clarity. You might find that reducing your screen time significantly improves your overall quality of life. Needless worry is another burden. We often stress about things that may never happen. How many hours have you spent worrying about scenarios that never came to pass? Epictetus advised us to focus on our own responses rather than external events. Try practicing mindfulness and let go of those unnecessary worries. Recognize that worry often stems from a desire to control the uncontrollable. Instead, focus on what you can do in the present moment. Practice deep breathing, meditation, or journaling to calm your mind. Remember, peace comes from within. Worrying about the future robs you of the present. The Stoics remind us that we can only control our actions, not the outcomes. When you catch yourself worrying, ask if there's something you can do about it. If not, let it go. Embrace the uncertainty and trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Remember, worrying won't change the future, but it can ruin the present. Shift your focus to what you can control and take proactive steps toward your goals. To delve deeper, consider practicing gratitude daily. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you can shift your mindset from worry to appreciation. Start a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This practice can help you focus on the positives and reduce needless worries. Also, surround yourself with supportive people who can provide perspective and encouragement during stressful times. Comparing yourself to others can be incredibly damaging. Each of us has our unique path, and as Marcus Aurelius put it, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Focus on your journey and growth instead. Comparing yourself to others only breeds dissatisfaction and envy. Celebrate your unique strengths and accomplishments. Remember, the only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Strive for progress, not perfection, and appreciate the journey of self-discovery. Think about the moments when you felt proud of yourself. What were you doing? Use these memories as fuel to keep pushing forward. The journey of self-improvement is personal and unique to each individual. By focusing on your progress and celebrating your victories, no matter how small, you build a strong foundation of self-confidence and resilience. Remember, your path is yours alone, and it's filled with potential and growth. To further enhance your self-awareness, consider engaging in self-reflection regularly. Take time to assess your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Set personal goals that align with your values and aspirations. By doing so, you create a roadmap for your growth that is uniquely tailored to you. Embrace your journey and the lessons it brings, knowing that every step forward is a step toward a better you. Materialism is another aspect to reconsider. Stoics believed in valuing experiences and wisdom over material possessions. Reflect on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment beyond just material goods. How often do you buy things to fill an emotional void? Instead, invest in experiences that enrich your life and create lasting memories. Practice gratitude for what you already have. The more you appreciate your current blessings, the less you'll feel the need to accumulate more. Remember, happiness comes from within, not from external possessions. Consider how often you're influenced by advertising and societal pressures to buy more. The Stoics teach us that true wealth is having few wants. By focusing on experiences and personal growth, you can find deeper satisfaction and joy. Reflect on what truly matters to you and align your actions with those values. Embrace a mindset of abundance by recognizing the richness of your current life and relationships. To expand on this, try practicing the art of mindful spending. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your values and long-term goals. Will it bring lasting joy, or is it a temporary fix? By being more intentional with your spending, you can focus on what truly matters and avoid the trap of materialism. Additionally, consider giving back to your community or helping others. Acts of kindness and generosity often bring more fulfillment than material possessions ever could. Holding grudges can be like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Forgiveness is key to freeing your mind and heart, as taught by the Stoics. Let go of past grievances and embrace inner peace. Holding on to anger and resentment only hurts you in the long run. Practice empathy and try to understand the perspective of others. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It means releasing the hold that anger has on you. Remember, peace and freedom come from letting go. Think about a time when you held onto a grudge. How did it affect you? Did it bring you peace or prolong your suffering? The Stoics remind us that forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. By letting go of anger and resentment, we make room for compassion and understanding. Practice seeing the humanity in others and recognize that everyone is on their own journey. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-liberation. To delve deeper, consider the benefits of forgiveness for your health and well-being. Studies have shown that forgiveness can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve overall mental health. When you forgive, you free yourself from the burden of negative emotions and create space for positive experiences. Practice empathy and try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. The need for approval can stifle your true self. Stoics encouraged self-reliance and inner approval. How often do you change your behavior to gain the approval of others? Remember, your worth isn't determined by others' opinions but by your own actions and integrity. Practice self-acceptance and trust your instincts. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not who they want you to be. Remember, true confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Reflect on the moments when you sought approval from others. Did it bring you lasting happiness or fleeting satisfaction? The Stoics teach us to find validation within ourselves. By focusing on your values and actions, you can build a strong sense of self-worth. Trust your judgment and embrace your authenticity. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who respect your true self. Remember, you are enough just as you are. To further enhance your self-reliance, consider setting boundaries with those who constantly seek to influence or control your decisions. Practice assertiveness by expressing your needs and desires clearly and respectfully. By doing so, you reinforce your sense of self-worth and independence. Additionally, engage in activities that build your self-esteem, such as learning new skills or pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. Embrace your uniqueness and celebrate your individuality. Finally, eliminate the fear of change. Life is constantly evolving, and resistance to change only brings suffering. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth, just as the Stoics did. Change is inevitable, and fearing it only creates anxiety and stress. Instead, view change as a chance to learn and adapt. Practice flexibility and resilience. The more you embrace change, the more you'll realize that it often leads to unexpected opportunities and personal growth. Remember, the Stoics believed that change is the only constant in life. Think about a major change you experienced. How did it shape you? What did you learn from it? Embracing change can be daunting, but it's also a chance to grow and evolve. The Stoics remind us that adaptability is a strength. By welcoming change, you open yourself to new possibilities and experiences. Practice gratitude for the lessons change brings and trust in your ability to navigate life's uncertainties. To delve deeper, consider adopting a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of fearing failure, view it as a stepping stone to success. Celebrate your efforts and resilience in the face of change. Surround yourself with a support system that encourages and inspires you to embrace new experiences. Remember, each change is a chapter in your unique story, contributing to your growth and development. So there you have it, 12 things to quietly eliminate from your life for a more peaceful and purposeful existence. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope these insights help you create a more serene and fulfilling life.